Listen, we know why they're mad. We all know why they're mad, right? They're mad because they don't have the capability to be as bright as you, as smart as you, as brilliant as you, as entrepreneurial as you, as sexy as you, as classy as you. Like the list goes on. Just personally, IMO, in my opinion, the list just goes on and on and on. Um, I would much rather do an Empress reading because I feel like that's the heaviest energy right now. But I'll go ahead and look, yeah, we can show them that. It's like because I feel like all the individuals that are coming towards the Empress at this point are all very quality. Like I've been pulling pre-shuffles. Like I sit and look at what's going on in the energy all the time. So there's about 7. Yeah, Judgment came out all by itself per usual. So we are in a period of judgment. Not us necessarily. Um, I mean, well, we're always in a period of judgment, right? We should always be conscious of that, right? That helps us along the way, per se. That's probably another reason why they're mad. Because we're cognitive, we're thoughtful about what we place our everything, like what we're doing, period, at all times. We're very conscious. So they're unable to achieve healing within themselves. That's another reason why they're under judgment. That's probably the biggest one that came out in the cards so far. Um, whoa, 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 whoa! I think I see the truth. Oh no, this was something that cups. 4 of Cups and the Page of Cups. Because maybe some people are upset because they withheld back communication. Yeah, I would be. Yeah, that's how you miss out on things. But, live and learn, right? And then you move on. Ooh, that is, yeah. Ooh. It's the same energy. They're because they're burdened, because they're 10 of Wands. Ooh, it's like this push pin. Like stuff just keeps happening too. Stuff just keeps, every time they thought, and I believe that they thought they were moving on from whatever it was. They thought that they were moving on from it. They thought that they were, I don't know, in a good place, perhaps. I don't know. I think it's sad. But examples are being made right now of people. As quick as things come, they'll be disappearing for these people too. See? I'm not lying. Tower moment. As quick as things come, they'll be disappearing. Ooh, what's that? Oh, the Devil card. I forgot it's the spider in one of these decks. Yep, as quick as they come. Yep. Intuitively, they all know that, though. Everybody does. I get this is the general feeling of everybody. They're mad also because everybody knows. Everybody knows who's who and what's what at this point. Everybody can see everybody. I told everyone the mask came completely off on October 30th of last year. Right now, but what's the next thing? I know we have another moon, a new first moon coming up, like a first full moon coming up. Ooh, the Devil card. What's next? Oh, that was a part of the downloads too, is that the devil is getting his way with these people. Like the devil doesn't mind taking over these people. And people have been illuminated to like who the Queen of Cups really is, who the person. So I don't know if this, Spirit saying no, this is not a good Queen of Cups. None of these people coming out in this deck are going to be actually in the upright, even if the cards come out that way. It's just because that's what their masks alluded to for all this time, that these people were good. So it's just like what you see happening in the mainstream. People are being exposed as the liars that they are, right? People are being exposed for being spiritually immoral. Things that you can't really, I can't sue you for stealing my jokes. but I can, you know, get in your face about it. And these people did things even worse because they couldn't even come directly to you. They couldn't, they haven't, they won't. Some of these people are your family. This Queen of Cups, very much I get heavy, like a motherly energy, someone who wanted to be. And this person doesn't look anything like this, just by the way. Maybe the ears. But it's definitely a Pisces, Aries, or I'm sorry, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, right? Those are water signs. I think those are. I don't like getting into the signs much, but I feel like they actually are kind of significant. Somewhat. Ooh, what's that trying to be in the reverse? The Eight of Pentacles, huh? Oh, yeah. It's kind of like these people don't have a choice but to let it go either. Like, it's slowly being, like, like, everything they do, it just keeps, that's probably why the card came out like that. I should probably have it so you could see a little bit more of the table. Duh. But yeah, so it was falling out of my hand and kind of like turning. So it's one of those like active energies still. These people are still maybe wanting to, they have the desire to do things. They just know that it doesn't have any effect at this point. There's not a spell, a hex, or curse. You couldn't even reach out and touch this person. You can't call them, you can't email them. The most you can do is find this person on social media. It's how I feel. Yeah, this person, collective, I feel like the collective is just, this is Hangman energy. So this is like surrender. I don't feel like these people want to surrender. Like, they don't want to surrender. They don't want to stop. They don't want to stop trying, is what I get from that Hangman energy. They don't want to stop trying. But that's what surrender means, right? Surrender means like you kind of have to give up. Doesn't that mean, doesn't that what it means? It's like there's no other option, right? Yeah. Cease resistance to an enemy or opponent and submit to their authority. Pretty much. That was a download, actually, but the words were different. I have to remember what I said, what I heard. I was going to say what I said because I do repeat it because I've been trying to get to some paper and write it down, but I always think I can remember it. But I try to carry it all here, you know. But these days. Justice again, guys. I was getting ready to, oh, it's justice. First it was judgment. Now it's justice. So that may be another thing that they're mad at, that the collective is receiving justice. It's because too many people know. They know that the leaders of whoever this was, they're losers at this point. We can see through all of them, unfortunately. The good, the bad, the uglies, the ones we wanted to keep, right? We can see everybody. Like that's why we're able to walk away from friendships and relationships and all that other stuff. Yeah, this is the illumination. Because it just happened to be moving the cards. I wasn't thinking about what the card said. I was just moving the cards over to put a place for it. So, yeah, that's very much confirmation. A new pathway is what I feel like has been illuminated. So collect, or maybe an old one resurfaced, like an old idea remixed is what I'm hearing. Like there's a level of inspiration and motivation that can't be extinguished. Damn. That can't be extinguished. And there's a certain commitment to the truth in your life and being in this like king energy. But I believe you're currently using this King of Sword energy, this very truthful, powerful energy, serious and controlling energy. You're using that in combination probably with the King of Pentacles energy is what I've been understanding, but it's not out here yet. This is for the collective. Seven of Swords, yeah. It's all about this whole defensiveness, this guard that you've built around yourself. I kind of get this is mostly the collective energy up here. Yeah, and then the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, yes, and this Eight of Pentacles again, but it's in the upright now. For them, it's so this is maybe like your new pursuits. Yeah, something that you've been wanting to do anyway. So now you get the chance to do it, right? And it's still got this very defended type of energy, but this is, I'm sorry, wait, that's the Seven of Swords. That previous one. Oh, so it's more of a like running away energy. Oh, yeah, that's kind of what I get on the Empress side. So when you step into your Empress energy, if this is an Empress watching or if you're cross watching for on an Empress, there's a lot of runaway bride energy. I will say that there's a lot of runaway bride energy happening right now. I think just maybe to escape, perhaps even reality, maybe really stepping into like some hangman energy, like surrendering to just life experience and saying, okay, well, if these people are interested, you know, then they will find their way to me. I'm not going to monitor their progression towards me because I feel like there's a lot of people in it. I feel like this is the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh. A lot of energies that are responsible, consistent, and hardworking, that are persistent at manifesting ideas, and their hard work pays off. That's the type of energy that's pursuing the Empress right now. So I feel like you're very much doing that, but that's probably why they're mad too, because nobody knows what that is. People don't know what it is that you decided to do that's bringing you this new fulfillment in life. That's what it is. I feel really called with how many minutes of it. I said it was going to be at least 15 minutes on this why they're mad, because I really did. Like, nobody cares why they're mad, really. Like, and truth be told, no one cares. But yeah, that's what I wanted to look at next is the Empress energy. Because this is really good energy. 1, 2, and I already have the decks out too. So I'm going to do that next. I'll just record it and post it out. Yeah. This is really good for the collective. That everything is kind of shielded. I think spiritually you're shielded as well. That's probably why they're mad too. That's so sad. Like, they're mad at everything. Okay. And that's why the collective, I think, doesn't care, because it doesn't matter what the collective does, good, bad, or indifferent. It's still going to be, somebody's going to feel some kind of way about it, right? No matter what. So it's not really up to the collective anymore to worry about that. And that's what the collective knows and has realized. Yep. And that's what's really putting these people out in the cold, because that's definitely the Five of Pentacles there. Just slid on out under this illusion. I'm sorry, under this illumination, the Sun card. Yes, indeed. They're very burdened. Okay. Are we at 15 minutes? No, we're at 14:04. Ten of Swords. Yeah, they're very burdened. Should we dig into the burdens? Like, what are their burdens? Really quickly before we get out of here. Oh, they're burdened about not having any love from anybody. Well, rightfully so. Like, no real love. Ooh. Dang. They're mad they're being held back in life. Like, there's no forward progression. Yeah. They don't have their emotions under control. It's almost like drinking. Like, they're in control by all of their bad habits. So all of the bad habits that you can think of that someone has, they're in control. That's what's in control of their life. This magic that they sent. They They gonna go crazy. These people are gonna go absolutely, positively insane. They're gonna be in all types of trouble. And they're going to, that's probably why they're mad. Because they know the shit that they sent. They know the shit that they did. They know the shit that they sent to the collective. I would be mad. Oh gosh. Okay, so that's the thing. I know how this magic works though. Like I know how magic works, period, because I did one spell. And I think I'm gonna do just a separate so that people that don't understand how magic works will get it. Because I think that that's very important. Because magic, you can't, the way they're doing it, especially, they think that it doesn't come back. But it takes a long time to come back. For me, I did the one little spell with the candle. Right? And the guy's name over it. Yep, it was a little love spell. Just a little simple love spell with the candle. I don't even want to touch it. With this simple little love spell with the candle. Okay? That's what I thought I did. Just a simple little love spell. It worked. It worked. It worked. But when it worked, the first, like by the time it finally worked, the first time, because again, because I didn't do it multiple times, it was just, I don't think this person actually believed me. Or it, like, maybe it didn't sink into this person at that point in time, right? Like, who are you? Oh, okay, what magic did you do? Right? That's probably what they were thinking. Right? So it was just a little name under a white candle. You know, the guy would, like, the neighbors saw him, like, coming up my stairs, like, and then it got to a point to where it was almost like he couldn't leave me alone, but I didn't want him anymore. Like, I got married and, like, all these other things started happening in my life. And, like, it gave this person an in into my marriage. Just because, not like I did anything with this person, because I would never. But just that, like, I actually felt the energy to go and meet this person at the mall, even though I was married. And I knew better. It makes you do stupid things. That's what magic does. It ends up making you do stupid things. That gets you caught up. That ends up fucking your own shit up. Like the stuff that you could have had ends up fucked up. That's why you don't do magic. You can do spiritual things. Spiritual things are very important. Spiritual things are what we're supposed to be doing. Things to enhance our lifestyle, our... how do you need my help, Fatima? Yeah, this... yeah, but you don't use it for competition. That's what this says. You don't use it to be competitive to the natural order of things. You use it to enhance what you need to enhance in order to move forward. And that's why they're mad, because they didn't use any magic for anything other than deceit and destruction and all that kind of stuff. Let me get a different deck, because this is your personal one. I can't use that one and show you what I'm pulling. Okay. Why do you say that? Is he not being physical with you? Is that what it is, Fatima? What's even making you concerned? She's not going to answer. Yep. I don't know if you're in here, answer, and then we can discuss it, because I see some stuff here. I feel like it's just a thing where you should be honest with yourself. Intuitively, that's what I'm getting. Ooh. Yeah. You gotta be honest with yourself. Stand in your own personal power. Otherwise, you're going to be left out. You need to stand alone, or you're going to be left out, Fatima. It was 1944. That's how you're going to build yourself back up. You already know what's up with this husband. That's That's what the spirit just said. Like, you already know what's up with that situation. You gotta let it go. Embrace moving on with your life. Having a relationship with spirit. Let spirit guide you. It's time for you to sit with spirit and learn. That's your 2 of Cups right now. Yeah. It's your 2 of Cups and your 2 of Coins. That's how you're going to balance your life out. And that's how you reach the 10 of Pentacles. I hope that helped you. Okay, so why are they mad? Let's see, we're past our 15 minutes already. I'm going to do that Empress reading because there's a lot of juicy bits in that. I think there's 7 spaces on my paper. 6 of them are full. So catch me over in that next live reading because I'm going to go do that next. Because we know why they're mad. They're mad just because they can't be you. Just because they can't do anything like you. Just because their life is in the space of where it's at. You know, chaos, confusion, everything that they sent. Everything that they desired for you. Everything that they lied about you doing towards them. Like, they get back everything because it was a part of the magic. The calling to report false crimes, their actual crimes are being, you know, they're being picked up for those. Oh, and then because people that they've been around or doing others, like doing stuff on, like the fact that these cults and covens are becoming more, people are becoming more aware. Let's just put it that way. Because people now know more about the attacks they're on them. They know where they're coming from. They realize, oh, wait a minute. They weren't from this person. They were never from this person. Because when this person was actually doing good, I was doing good too. Somebody said, wait. Over there. Yeah, that's the reality of it. They also know once people actually get close to you, they see how beautiful you really are. They see how, yeah, I'll leave that alone. As quick as it came, it disappeared. Oh, yeah, that's their financial situation right now. All of the regrets are being felt. They made it so that when, oh, yeah, they made it so that when it rains, you hear, like, the birds chirping. You hear all the good things. So, like, to that, like, it's just one of those, like, it's an analogy of sorts, right? That's what we call it, an analogy of sorts. They made it so that, like, when it's raining, you actually hear the birds chirping. You hear the sweetness. You instantly have a rebirth or a new response or reaction to that that's not in the typical way of probably, like, a human. At this point, because you operate off a different kilter, you understand where your favorite level of balance, where your favorite vibration is. So you're not going to let anything throw you off. You're like, oh, okay, even if it's you, if it's actually just things working in your favor, so to speak, you're comfortable with letting the things that work in your favor run their course, and you will recalibrate yourself instantly. And that's also what they mad at. They're mad at everything. These are all great things too. Congratulations, good for you. Oh yeah, they got mollywopped. I ain't even gonna get into all of that right now. They got beat up. They still getting beat up. It doesn't stop. Some of these people are like, oh, like, I guess these are maybe they're mad too because they can't expose you, because they understand that exposing you is going to be something, it's going to work something like in the favor of, like, that whole Kim Kardashian thing worked. You know, I don't know who leaked the tape, but, and now everybody hates her, right? She's extremely famous, but she's extremely infamous as well, right? And people are going to, Fatima, I already read your cards, sweetheart. It's saying that you already know what's happening there in that marriage and you need to move on. But yeah, so, like, they're upset because, I forgot what I was talking about because she came back in here asking questions. Yeah, they're just in every way, shape, or form. Like, they whatever way they had their things going, they not going that way. Whatever they thought was going is not going. whatever they thought they were doing. People have realized everything they have needed to at this point, and you're in a totally different realm of things at this point. Like there's nothing. Yeah, oh, the infamous part. Yeah, that's what it is. If they think that they can expose you or something like that, it's going to work in that type of way. It's going to just magnify you even more. So I wouldn't feel any fear if someone comes trying, because I feel like I think that's a seagull. I think it's a seagull. Anyway, they're gonna they're gonna they usually stay back there. They're gonna reap what they sow. I don't know how else to put it. Yeah. And the love spell, like the love spell that I did, it didn't like it didn't end right away. The person that's under the spell has to actually understand that they're under the spell for it to literally break. And then at that point is when you start to really receive your karma. This is the first time that's ever happened. This, anyway. Yeah, so I don't know what they're expecting. They should expect the unexpected for sure. Yeah, these are just all extra notes. Yeah, and then they're also mad, and this is the last one. I'm just leave it at this because this is a good one. They can't beat someone who's not competing with them. So at the end of the day, you're not in competition with anybody. You're just kind of constantly looking for another opportunity to make your life bolder and better and more brilliant and more, you know, luxurious and all the things that you really enjoy, right? And that's what you're going to do. So nothing can stop you. It's always going to be, like, if it was big, that's the thing too. I think that the thing, okay, so this is the thing that your haters, just like your pure haters, don't realize, that wanted to try to stomp on your enterprise and your well-being, your family life, and your love relationships. What those people don't realize is that the next one that you get is always better than the one before. And there's no blocks. There's absolutely positively not a single solitary block in your life at this point. The only obstacle that exists, gas. Right? And the collective, we couldn't have gotten this far if we were always standing in our own way, right? You know what's next? The Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I heard. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I heard. I heard, let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. So that, I don't know if you've ever heard that song, but look. It's the Ten of Pentacles, and they're all caskets, right? And then the next thing I saw, Wheel of Fortune, because the wheel is turned in your favor, right? And then guess what came the next time? Ten of Pentacles again. So, like I was saying, they're going to be heartbroken. But this is Judgment. That's the Judgment card that came out in the beginning. Was it a Judgment or was it Justice? I don't know. It was one of the J's. I don't know. I feel like this is a side message, these last 4 cards. I feel like that didn't have anything to do with the card. I feel like this is a side message. Like there are a lot of opportunities that exist for partnerships and stuff. This is more that, oh, okay, so this is more that Empress reading. Okay, there are a lot of partnerships that exist. A lot of, like, I get like magical partnerships, like manifestations. Like this is the thing. The collective wasn't out here trying to necessarily be specifically with one person. They wanted to be with the best person for them, right? And so, as a result, I feel like Spirit wants all of those opportunities to have a chance to present themselves if they want to. I feel like that's actually what that energy is trying to press upon the collective at this point. But it also yields, like I was saying earlier, the opportunity, if you're in the Empress energy, for you to move forward with this pursuit that you have, because this enterprise that you're planning on or that you're looking at or whatever it is that you're doing, like it's still goodness, right? So you've got to stay focused on that. Or if it's a love relationship, if it's a love pursuit, because I don't want to discount what anybody's manifesting. because it was represented with the 2 of Cups, I think. Yeah, that's that 8 of Pentacles. That's that 8 of Pentacles that was coming out earlier, like in reverse. And that's the thing too. These people, they're mad because they can't keep focused on themselves. I don't know what that problem is, why they have that problem. Like, why can't you focus on yourself and what you want out of life and what you want to experience and things like that? The collective likes, you know, collaborations, but not like evil sorcery collaborations. Not like this shit. Not bringing people the 10 of Wands. What the fuck? That's a waste of time because it's just going to come right back to you. I saw how the love spell worked. Do you think I would ever want to do anything else, any other spells on anything else? I'll do the protection rituals and spells and stuff like that. But I will not, or healing things. Yes, I'm all for that. Yeah. But I am definitely, That's so unfortunate for them. Like I said the other day, poor unfortunate souls. This is their energy. And they really want to be, they will, at best, they would hope to be just even balanced out. That's really the reality. They want to be balanced out. That's what they're going to be soul searching for a very long time. They're going to be soul searching for a long time to become tempered and balanced. Okay? This is their energy. Probably maybe for 8 years or maybe 14 years. That's what I wanted to do too, because the love spell that I did, and it was just a simple white candle. On the love spell I did, I don't think that actually fully wore off until, because this person had a whole child, and like I didn't even know this person had children. This person ended up telling me like later, like, oh, I have kids, and they were like older kids, like kids my children's age or older. But when I met him, he never mentioned them. He's never posted a picture. Nothing. So I'll pull one more card because there's still one more place now that this Judgment card has come out. But that love spell took, let's say, 14 years to wear off. Yeah, and Judgment is that you'll be in these romantic pursuits about every like you'll be in these romantic pursuits and endeavors towards life, like towards everything that you absolutely positively want. Everything that you absolutely positively want. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the Empress reading because that one's gonna be juicy. Okay, catch you there.